This video which we are going to shoot now pertains to point number 8.2.b, that is successful teacher disseminates and shares participating in collaborative effort. First of all, let me talk about who is a successful teacher. A successful teacher is one who possesses these qualities. He must have a confident teacher, that is, he must have confidence on the subject he teaches to the students. He should be motivational. He should have leadership qualities. He must have command over the latest technologies which are available in and around the world. He must be a role model, and his focus must always be on the development of his or her students. And finally, he must be an inspirational, that is, the students must take inspiration from him. Now, next point which I would like to talk about is what are the collaborative efforts. The collaborative efforts skills help us to work together to achieve a common goal. If we have a common goal, then definitely we must have some collaborative efforts. That is, we must have understanding among ourselves so that we could accomplish that particular task or goal. For this, we require a strong communication skill, active listening skills, and through collaborative efforts, we get the opportunity to listen others. We also develop communication skills through collaborative efforts, because as and when any situation is given, any problem is given, lot of students have to work on it, and definitely communication will take place. As a result of that, the students will become a good communicator. And not only this, through communication only, all conflicts get resolved. There are a lot of conflicts between student and student, between students and students, between students and teachers, between teachers and the policymakers, and so on and so forth. And this is the communication which finally resolve all these issues. Now, I would like to talk about what are the advantages of collaborative efforts. Now, these collaborative efforts help us to solve problems and to make self-analysis, to know our weaknesses and strength, which finally help us out to grow, to proceed further with our aims and objectives to the next steps. Also, it increases efficiencies in different walks of life. They also develop communication skills, as I have just talked about, because until and unless the communication takes place between the people, between the teacher and the taught, between the students and the students, communication definitely develops. So through the group projects also, lot of collaborative efforts are accomplished, and finally the students get success in their missions. Now, I would like to talk about some of the strategies for teacher collaboratives. Some of the teacher collaborations practices which I would like to talk about here are that he must lead and mentor students. He must share ideas and best practice in teaching. He must always try to improve collaborate efforts, and he must always try to focus on the students' outcomes and develops. Not only this, he should also try to focus on the emotional support of the students. That is, he should be emotionally touched with his students. That is, these are some of the strategies for collaboration which are very helpful to a teacher in the classroom. To conclude, I would like to say that a successful teacher always disseminates and shares, participating in collaborative effort. He is successful only when he applies all these strategies and approaches properly, and he is very much attached and he is very much helpful to the students. If this type of bond gets developed between the teacher and the taught, all the problems are easily resolved, all the conflicts are easily resolved, and finally the student gets success in their mission. Finally, the goal for which the students and the teachers have stepped in the classroom are achieved. Thank you very much. Namaskar.